Thank you for calling. And this is Tiffany. How may I direct your call?
Oh, I pressed 0 at you. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Tiffany, we got to talk.
Okay.
There's one of the guests here from the hotel, and he is currently not in his house guest room at all. He is in his car. I know this because I was outside. I was having a cigarette and also sneaking a hit of something else.
Okay.
And I saw him, because I was kind of crouching down to sneak a hit, and I saw him in his car. And so I walked up to him, tapped on the window, obviously. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? And all of a sudden, he's trying to cover up papers. He's trying to turn things over. He's had like some ID cards or some credit cards or something out, and he's flipping them over.
Okay.
This is suspicious to me. I'm like, man, what are you doing? He's like, oh, it's none of your business. I'm working on my paperwork. I'm doing my paperwork. So I've obviously at this point, I had taken my cell phone out and I'm trying to take pictures of the documents to see what they are. And I'd reached in his car and he's grabbing my arm and it went back and forth like that for a moment. It turns out he was like trying to fill out like an insurance claim or something.
Okay.
So I'm asking him, I'm like, do you want help on it? My sister she does accounting. It's not quite the same thing as an insurance adjuster, but I can call her. Maybe she knows someone. And he's like, oh no, this is personal. This is my own business. What did he say? What he kept saying? He kept saying, get your arms out of my car. Get your arms out of my car. Get out of my car. Like that.
What kind of car was it?
It was a Honda Civic. Like a newer one, like 2010 or better, I think.
Are they still out there?
Well, if you'd let me finish, because a lot of different stuff happened after this, because then when he says, because I wasn't even in his car, and he's yelling at me, get out of my car, get out of my car. It's just my arms were in his car. I was trying to take pictures of his documents. Because I thought I could send them to my sister, and maybe she'd be able to forward them off to someone or something and get this guy a little bit of relief.
Okay.
So when he starts screaming at me, get out of my car, get out of my car, that's when I'm thinking, well, if you can't beat him, join him. And if he's going to, like see monkey, what do they say? Monkey, see do, right? So
monkey, see monkey do, yeah.
Yeah, see monkey, see do. So he's telling me, get out of my car, get out of my car. I'm not even in his car. So at this point, I walked around to the passenger side, and I did open the door, and he's, because I was going to get in, because he's going to tell me to get out of the car. I might as well get in the car so he can tell me to get out of the car. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I just wanted to see his documents anyway, and that'd be a better way to see his documents. I was shooting video at this point. I'm shooting video on my phone. It didn't upload right, but I think I might be able to. I'm going to have to connect it to a computer and see if I can get it off of there. But I was shooting video, and, I'm putting it in his face. I'm getting it real close to him. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like that. And he's screaming at me, get out of the car, get out of the car. I grabbed a few of the documents because when I was trying to do the pictures and video, I couldn't really read them. I grabbed the documents. And he pushed me out of the car and drove away.
Okay.
So I have the documents, and I did like the phone image scanner.
Yeah.
I uploaded them to Instagram, and I tagged the hotel so that everyone can see his insurance stuff.
So, wait, hold on. I'm confused.
What?
What in? So everyone can see his documents?
Yeah, I put them up online because I took them from him, yeah.
Oh,
and I did, when I was in his car, before he pushed me out, I did, I was like reaching under his seats to make sure he didn't have any like weapons or any weed or anything. I checked in his glove box, and he did. It was like a zipper bag, and I feel like it smelled like weed. I had the odor of marijuana coming from his glove box.
Oh. Was he... Do you remember what he looked like?
Am I on speakerphone or something, or what happened?
I mean, yeah, you're on speaker. There's nobody up here listening to you besides me.
Oh, shit. Well, can you take me off speaker then?
Yeah.
It's echoing.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so what do you want to know about him? Like, what do you want? His social security number?
No.
Okay, what do you want?
I mean, did you need me to do something, or will you just let me know?
I didn't know if he was like trying to complain about me, because I was just trying to help him. I don't know why he gave me such a hard time. He was screaming. I can't remember what he was saying. It's something about I'm calling him. I'm going to call the police or I'm calling the sheriff or something when he pushed me out and I took his documents.
Okay.
So, I don't know. If I bring you, because now that I thought he was doing
What color was the car?
What do you, is a burgundy, is that red or is that brown? What's burgundy?
Oh, okay.
What is burgundy? I don't know what burgundy is. Like fuchsia. What is fuchsia? What's that?
Pink.
Is it a pink?
Ish.
Are you sure? What's the one, chartreuse? Is that a color even?
A what?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know all these fancy colors.
Okay. I mean, nobody's complained on nobody, so.
I think it was chartreuse, but I'm not even 100% sure that that's a real color.
What color?
Chartreuse.
What?
I'm not sure.
Because I don't even know what you're saying.
Like a mauve colored.
Okay. Okay.
Like somewhere between mauve and chartreuse, I would say. Not turquoise. Not turquoise at all. That's a stupid color for a car. So anyway, okay, now that I know, because when he's, I'm trying to see his things, he's saying, oh, it's insurance, and then I asked, do I have my sister, and he's saying no. That's why I got more and more suspicious. Because why wouldn't this son of a bitch want my sister's help? How does that make any sense? Do you ever have to do
Because he doesn't know her.
Okay, I don't care, but if someone offered you help with your insurance, you'd take it, right?
No.
I think this guy might have been plotting something or covering for someone or doing something else. So that's why.
But why does it matter?
Well,
I guess it don't matter. I mean, just mind your business, I guess. I know that's straightforward. I'm not being rude, but somebody else is doing something in their car, you don't walk up to them trying to mind their business.
Well, I was trying to help him. And it was a little bit.
He would, if he needed your help, he would ask you.
And lady, if you'd been paying attention, I told you, I had just taken a hit, so I wasn't exactly in 100% facilities of my best decision making, if you know what I mean.
Well, then maybe you need to go inside and be by yourself.
Well, you can't smoke.
Instead of walking around minding people's business.
Well, you can't smoke cigarettes and things in the room.
Yeah, we got smoking rooms.
But
what room are you in?
We're not a smoking room. I didn't know that was an option.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll just smoke I'll smoke the little pieces of and my cigarettes. I'll smoke it all in the room until I'm nice and good, and then I'll come out and look for people to mess with.
No, because then they will call the cops on you, and somebody's gonna come complain to me, and I'm gonna have to call the cops.
Well, if you call the cops, I'll call the sheriff, and they'll defend my rights.
Okay, that's fine. Bye.
Bye.